Hi Stephen, this is Brittany with Leads to Legend. We spoke on Thursday and I'm just following up with you. I told you I would provide you with a custom video about your business and how you can increase your online presence. So I'm going to be showing you a couple of tips and tricks today. So here I have your Facebook page. And I just like to go over a few things about your page first. So the first thing I notice is that the top does not specify what niche you are in, which is usually displayed next to the number of followers that you have. You'll want to definitely go in here and update that. I notice you're pretty active as well on here and post pictures of your jobs and the beautiful work that you do. And I also notice you listed your services in this section along with your phone number as well as your email. And that's great. Now, even though it's hard to put hours here, since you're a service-based business and not a shop, I would still put the hours on here and fill out everything as much as possible, as these things are really helpful for customers and will put you in higher in the search results. Now, another thing you can do is fill out all the sections on your page, including the About Me section, as much as possible as well, which is also helpful. So, additionally, I noticed you have some 5-star reviews and that you recently got a truck decaled, which looks super professional and awesome. And what that tells me is that you really care about your craft and you perform great quality work and you are growing, so congratulations. Now, however, at the top of your page, you don't seem to have as many followers as you could have, and your quality of work is not getting noticed as much as it deserves to be. So at this point, you're probably thinking, well, how else can I put my name out there? Well, lucky for you, I have the answer. So I went ahead and I researched on Google hardwood flooring company in Gainesville, Georgia. Now at the top of the search results, we have what is called a Google Map Pack. And the top 3 ones listed here are the ones that receive a lot of the work because they're super easy to find. They're listed right away. So the way you can get yourself positioned in the top 3 here is with 3 steps. Number 1, create a Google business profile. Number 2, fill that out as much as possible with your name, your company name, description of your services, hours, and website. And you'll want to fill out everything as much as you can. In step 3, you want to put your name, your business address, and your phone number into as many directories as possible. Directories include places like Yelp, Yellow Pages, Home Advisor, etc. But if you follow these 3 steps, it will really help to get yourself into these top 3 of the Google Map Pack, and people will be able to find you. So moving down, the websites here below are called the organic search results. So the same things apply. You want to be on the front page of Google, and ideally within these top 3 positions. Now, I was looking for a local company, and there are quite a few directories here, which is completely normal. We see Angie's List, and we see Yelp. But the first company that pops up in the top spot of the organic search is Gainesville Flooring. They're also ranking number 1 in the Google Map Pack. So consumers generally opt for a local business in the Map Pack about 30% of the time, whereas consumers use the organic search most of the time with a 60% conversion rate to find the service that they're looking for. So not shown are Google Ads, which have a conversion rate of about 5 to 10% and usually show up right below the Map Pack here. So real quick, I would just like to show you what your competition, Gainesville Flooring, is doing and how you can beat them. So here's their webpage, and the first thing that I notice on their page is their content. Now, they have a keyword like Gainesville Flooring here, which is also the name of their company. Now that's something someone might Google that needs those services, but it's very important that keywords contain Gainesville since this is what they're trying to show up for. Now I noticed that there are not really a whole lot of keywords on their home page, which helps pages rank, and I'll cover more of that in just a bit. But I wanted to give you a couple of pointers of things you can do yourself today to beat them. So the first thing you want to do is build a website to have about 1,500 words on the home page with location and service specific keywords. These can include words like hardwood floor installation Gainesville or Gainesville flooring contractor, for example. So Google likes to see a minimum of 1,500 words. They have these crawlers that are reading through this content, and they're trying to figure out what areas you serve and what services you offer. So the more content you have, the more of an expert you're going to look like. So it looks like your competition here only has about 350 words. So that would be super easy to beat the number of words that they have. So I also wanted to show you what they're doing to get their website ranking. So going over here, this is a page program that I use to research websites. It's called Ahrefs. And I went ahead and put them in here so we can evaluate how they are doing. Second thing I'd like to go over with you is something called the DR rating here. This rating is really important for where you fall within the Google search result. The DR rating is essentially just a power rating. This rating is generally raised by a thing called a backlink, which is essentially anywhere you find one website linking to another. Just think of it like a popularity contest. So your competition has 632 backlinks, and they have a pretty high DR rating. They're in position 6 on that, where 1 is the highest. But to get you to beat them, you will need to not only match the same number of backlinks, but I would also suggest a few hundred more, probably around 800 or so. So lastly, and most importantly, I wanted to show you the organic keywords. So these are the keywords within the content that we were talking about before. So upon closer inspection, I noticed that their homepage wasn't ranking for any keywords. They're actually ranking on one of their subpages. Now I don't want to get too technical here, but when we look at these keywords, the number of people that search Gainesville flooring is 400 people per month. So your competition is also ranking at number 1 for this keyword in the organic Google search results. Looking at the next keyword, we have flooring Gainesville, Georgia, and that is searched 70 times per month by consumers, and their website is ranking at number 2 position for that on the Google search results. Another keyword is hardwood flooring Gainesville, Georgia. That one has about 10 searches per month, and they are in the number 2 position for that as well. So altogether, there's approximately 500 people who Google these terms per month, which is a lot of people. This Gainesville flooring keyword has really high volume. You can see why it would be really important to rank for these keywords on a website. And if you're ranking in the top 3 of organic search, there's approximately 500 people who could find your website. So the more people who find your website, the more people are going to click and call, the more people you are going to land. You can see why you would want to rank for some of these keywords here. So I just wanted to show this to you to provide you some valuable educational content on how you can strengthen your online presence. I really hope this was helpful. Whether or not you liked it, I'd really appreciate some feedback. My contact information is going to be in the email signature. Well, I look forward to hearing from you soon, and I hope you have an absolutely beautiful day. Thank you so much.